Hello everyone. After our last discussion, it became clear many of us feel a deep disconnect. You follow the rules. You work hard, but you're still stuck. Today, we are tearing down the facade. We're not talking about saving coupons or budgeting. We're talking about the cold, hard principles of power that actually govern wealth. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie designed to keep you compliant, to keep you poor? This is the conversation they don't want us to have. We're going to explore the Machiavellian strategies the wealthy use, not the fairy tales. This might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Let's begin. The first truth is the hardest. Money does not care about your effort. It doesn't reward fairness. It only responds to power and strategic positioning. You believe in a meritocracy. You believe that if you just work harder than the next person, you will eventually be rewarded. This is the foundational lie. This belief keeps you on the hamster wheel, trading your finite time for a predetermined wage. You are a resource, a battery in someone else's machine. The rich understand this. They don't trade time. They leverage it. They don't work for money. They make money work for them, and people work for them. They see the world not as a fair race, but as a game of chess. Every move is calculated. Every person is a potential piece to be moved or captured. Your first step is to unlearn everything. You must stop thinking like a pawn and start thinking like a player. This is a shift in your entire identity. It begins with breaking your emotional programming. The poor are predictable. They react with fear, greed, and hope. This is how they are controlled. The predator is unreadable. They have mastered their inner world, so their outer world can be manipulated. You must become a blank slate, a ghost. This is the principle of the prince's mask. Machiavelli taught that a leader must appear virtuous, but act according to what is necessary for power. Your emotions are your greatest liability in the game of wealth. Every time you react, you reveal your hand. You give your power away for free. When the market crashes, the masses panic and sell. They are reacting. The predator, who is unreadable, sees this as a fire sale. They buy when a new trend emerges. The masses rush in with greed. They are reacting. The predator waits, observes, and positions to profit from the eventual collapse. To become unreadable, you must practice detachment. You are an observer of the game, not a participant in its chaos. You watch your own feelings. You feel the pull of fear, but you do not act on it. You feel the surge of greed, but you do not follow it. You are the master of your impulses. This is not easy. Your entire biology is wired to react. This is why so few escape the cycle. It requires conscious, painful effort every single day. Start by observing others. Watch how they reveal their entire strategy in a simple conversation. They broadcast their needs, their fears, their desires. They are open books, and the world is full of speed readers who will exploit that information. You must close your book. You must become silent. This is the second principle. Weaponize silence. The average person is terrified of silence. They rush to fill it with noise, with concessions, with secrets. In a negotiation, the one who can endure the silence holds the power. Let them talk. Let them reveal their weaknesses. Let them negotiate against themselves. Your silence is a vacuum. It pulls information from them. They will project their own insecurities onto your stillness, assuming you are powerful or wise. They will give you what you want simply to break the tension that your silence has created. This is a form of psychological dominance. Practice this in your daily life. When asked a direct question you don't want to answer, simply pause. Be still. Look at them. You'll be amazed at how often they will answer their own question or retract it entirely. They cannot handle the pressure of your controlled presence. The wealthy move in silence. Their biggest deals are done behind closed doors. Their true intentions are never broadcast. They move like phantoms. You, on the other hand, announce your goals. You tell everyone your plans. You seek validation. This is a critical error. You invite competition. You also invite the evil eye of envy. Others will subconsciously or consciously work to sabotage you. Keep your ambitions in the shadows. Let your results speak, not your intentions. By the time they see your move, it should already be too late for them to do anything about it. This is how empires are built, not with loud declarations, in the quiet, calculated, ruthless execution of a plan that no one else even knew existed. This silence also protects you. When no one knows your true position, no one knows where to attack you. You become a fortress with no visible doors. Think of the most powerful people you know. How much do you really know about them? They have mastered the art of being seen, but not known. They present a carefully crafted image, a persona, but their true self, their true wealth, and their true plans are hidden deep beneath the surface. This is not about being dishonest. It is about being strategic. The world is a battlefield. You do not show your enemy your vulnerabilities. Most people are not your enemies, but they are not your allies either. They are competitors in the zero-sum game for resources and status. Treat them as such. This shift in perspective is the true beginning of your journey. You are moving from a mindset of cooperation to one of strategic competition. It's a lonely path. It requires you to detach from the herd, but the herd is precisely what is keeping you trapped in the cycle of poverty. You must choose. Do you want the warm, comfortable illusion of belonging, or do you want the cold, stark reality of power and freedom? Most will choose comfort. That is why most will remain poor. Their desire for social acceptance overrides their desire for true sovereignty. Your unreadability and your silence are your first weapons. They cost nothing, but they are more valuable than any education or investment. Master them, and you have already taken the first step out of the matrix. You have stopped being a predictable cog and started becoming an enigma. This is the foundation upon which all other Machiavellian wealth principles are built. Without this internal control, all external strategies will fail. You will succumb to fear. You will fall for greed. You will be manipulated by others who have mastered what you have neglected. So, your work begins now. In your next conversation, in your next meeting, in your next moment of emotional impulse, choose silence. Choose stillness. Choose to be the observer, not the reactor. This is the first law of power, and it is the first law of escaping the cage you were born into. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a get-powerful forever philosophy. It is a fundamental rewiring of your entire being. You are learning to see the code, the underlying operating system of human interaction that dictates the flow of money and power. Most people live their whole lives without ever seeing it. They're played by forces they don't even know exist. You are choosing to see. This is why the original video's concepts are so potent. They speak to a truth that we instinctively feel but are told to ignore by society. Society tells you to be open, to be vulnerable, to be authentic. This is advice given by the prey to the prey to keep everyone in the pen. The predator knows that vulnerability is weakness. Authenticity is a weapon to be used, not a state to be in. It is part of the illusion. We will cover the art of illusion and narrative later. For now, your only focus must be on building your internal fortress. Master your expressions. Your face should be a calm mask. Your words should be deliberate. Your silence should be a tool. Do not be swayed by insults. They are attempts to make you react. Do not be swayed by praise. It is an attempt to make you lower your guard. You are a rock in the middle of a raging river. The water of public opinion and emotional chaos flows around you, but you do not move. This stillness gives you clarity. While everyone else is drowning in their own reactions, you can see the battlefield clearly. You can see the opportunities. These opportunities are invisible to the masses. They are the gaps in the system, the weaknesses in your competitors, the moments of maximum leverage. This is what Machiavelli meant by fortune as a woman. She favors the bold, the decisive, the one who is not afraid to seize her. But you cannot be bold if you are a slave to your own impulses. Your unreadability is the prerequisite for your boldness. Your silence is the forge in which your strategy is built. You are becoming a weapon. And a weapon does not feel. A weapon acts. This is a cold philosophy. It is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who are willing to do what is necessary to achieve true freedom. If you are still here, you are one of those few. You are ready to stop being the effect and start being the cause. Remember this. The world does not reward the deserving. It rewards the strategic. It rewards the ruthless. It rewards those who understand the game. You are now a student of the game. The rules are different here. They are darker, but they are real, and they are the only path to true wealth. You must shed your old skin. The person who believed in fairness, hard work, and playing by the rules must be left behind. That person was designed to be poor. That person was designed to be a servant. You are now designing someone new. This new person is a strategist, a silent observer, an unreadable force. This is the new you, the one who will win, the one who will finally understand why the rich get richer, and why you were always meant to be one of them. You just didn't have the manual. Now you do. This is your manual. This is your new code. Live by it, and the world will bend to your will. Embrace the discomfort, the loneliness, the coldness. These are the small prices you pay for the ultimate price. Total sovereignty. Your journey is just beginning. The principles will get more complex, more difficult to apply, but the foundation is what matters. Master your inner state. Master your silence. Master your unreadability. This is part 1 of your transformation. Do not fail this first test. Now that you have begun to forge your internal fortress, it is time to build your external weapons. The first of these is predators. The poor are defined by their impatience. They want everything now. This is the lottery ticket mindset. They crave instant gratification. This desperate need for a quick win makes them the perfect prey. They fall for get rich quick schemes. They gamble on high risk, low reward trends. They take on crippling debt to buy liabilities that give them a momentary feeling of wealth, like new cars or luxury goods. Their impatience is a cage. The predator, however, operates on a different timeline. The wealthy think in decades, not days. They understand the power of compounding. This applies not just to money, but to knowledge, to relationships, and to strategy. They are willing to wait. They move slowly, deliberately, like a crocodile submerged in the water. They can remain perfectly still for agonizingly long periods. They wait for the prey to come to the water's edge. They wait for the perfect moment to strike, when risk is lowest and reward is highest. This is the opposite of the gambler's mindset. This is why the wealthy buy when there is blood in the streets. They have the patience to hold cash, resisting the urge to do something. They wait for the panic of the impatient Machiavelli. When the herd is selling everything in a blind terror, the predator finally acts and buys. This patience is a weapon. It is an active aggressive stillness. It is not passive waiting. It is a strategic withholding of action. You must cultivate this patience. You must kill the part of you that needs to see results today. You must fall in love with the process, not the event. Stop looking for the big break. Start building the small, consistent habits that lead to an inevitable victory. This is the slow path. And because it is the slow path, the herd will never take it. They lack the discipline. They lack the foresight. This is your advantage. While they are jumping from one shiny object to the next, you are laying one brick at a time, building an unshakable empire. This patience allows you to see what others miss. You are not caught in the frantic noise of the now. You are observing the long-term trends. You see the demographic shifts, the technological curves, the political changes. You position yourself to profit from them years in advance. This is how true dynastic wealth is built. It is not an accident. It is the result of a deliberate, patient, multi-generational strategy. You must adopt this timeline. Think about where you want to be in 20 years, not 20 days, and start making moves that align with that vision. This brings us to the next principle. Leverage. The poor trade there. Time for money. This is a one-to-one trade. It is linear. It is a trap. You have a finite number of hours in your life. As long as your income is tied to those hours, you will never be free. You have a hard cap on your wealth. The rich do not trade time for money. They use leverage. Leverage is the art of getting more output with less input. It is non-linear. The most common form of leverage is other people's money. The wealthy use debt not to buy liabilities, but to acquire assets. They will borrow money at 5% to buy a real estate asset that returns 15%. They are using the bank's money to generate profit for themselves. The poor are taught that debt is bad. This is a rule for the prey. For the predator, debt is one of the most powerful tools in existence. The second form of leverage is other people's time opt. This is the principle of employment. You cannot do everything yourself. A business owner leverages the time of their employees. They pay an employee $30 an hour to produce $100 an hour in value. The $70 difference is leverage. This is not exploitation in the negative sense. It is the fundamental mechanic of business. Value is being created, and the leverage is captured by the owner. You must move from being leveraged an employee to being the leverager, an owner, an investor. You must stop selling your time. The third and most powerful form of leverage is media and code. This is leverage that scales infinitely. It is the new magic. When you write a piece of code or create a piece of media, like a video or an article, it can work for you 24/7 all over the world. It costs the same to have one person watch your video as it does to have 1 million. This is near infinite leverage. This is the new wealth. The rich understand this. They are not working in their businesses. They are building systems that leverage code, media, money, and time. Your goal must be to detach your income from your time. Every hour you work should be an investment in building a system, an asset. This could be a business, a brand, a piece of software, or a portfolio of investments. It must be something that can grow without your direct, hourly input. This is the only path to true financial freedom. Everything else is just a higher paying cage. A doctor or a lawyer is still in the cage. They may earn a lot, but they are still trading their highly skilled time for money. If they stop working, the money stops. This is not wealth. Wealth is when your assets generate enough passive income to cover your expenses. You are free. Your time is now your own. This is the goal. But it requires the patience we spoke of, and it requires the strategic shift to building systems, not just working a job. Most people will never make this shift. They are too addicted to the security of a paycheck. That regular, predictable deposit is a drug. It keeps them trapped in the one-to-one exchange of time for money. They are sacrificing their future freedom for present security. The predator sacrifices present comfort for future freedom. They are willing to be uncomfortable now, to be misunderstood, to take risks. They will live cheaply, stacking their resources, not to save, but to invest in assets. To acquire leverage. Every dollar you spend on a trivially depreciating item is a soldier you have shot. It could have been out on the battlefield, fighting to capture more. You must become ruthless with your capital. Every dollar is a seed. You can either eat it now, or you plant it and let it grow into a tree. The poor eat all their seeds. The middle class plant a few. The rich plant almost all of them, and live off the massive forests they have grown. This requires a complete change in your relationship with money. Money is not for spending. Money is for acquiring more assets. The assets are what you live off of. The system is the goal. Money is just the tool to build the system. Combine predators' patience with the relentless pursuit of leverage. This is a formula. Wait for the right opportunity, then apply maximum leverage. This is how fortunes are made, not by saving your pennies, not by working hard, but by seeing the system and using the tools of the rich. You must study these forms of leverage. Read about finance, read about business, read about media. Understand how these systems really work, not the surface-level information they teach in schools. The real Machiavellian mechanics of who profits and why. You will find that the world is a system of levers, and the people who are in charge are simply the ones who understand where the levers are. Your poverty is a result of you not seeing the levers, or, even worse, seeing them but being too afraid to pull them. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the cage, the fear of failure, the fear of being different, the fear of what others will think. The predator has conquered this fear. They understand that the only true failure is remaining prey. The only true shame is remaining a slave. Everything else is just data. A failed business is not a failure. It is a very expensive education in what not to do. You've gathered data. The poor are so afraid of this failure that they never even try. They stay in their safe job, which is the riskiest position of all. A job gives you a single point of failure. If that one client your employer fires you, your income drops to zero. This is extreme risk. The predator builds multiple streams of income. They diversify. They build an anti-fragile system that gets stronger from shocks, not weaker. This is the mindset you must adopt. You are no longer a person. You're a corporation. You are you, Inc. Your job is to make your corporation thrive. This means managing your finances, investing in R&D, your education, and acquiring assets. You are the CEO of your own life. Stop acting like a disgruntled employee in your own life. Take ownership. Take control. This is the essence of Machiavellian thought. A prince is responsible for his state. He cannot blame others. He cannot make excuses. He must act. He must be strategic. You are that prince. And your kingdom is your life. Right now, it is a small, poor kingdom. But you have the tools to change that. You have the knowledge, patience, leverage. These are your next two weapons. Combined with silence and unreadability, you are becoming formidable. You are learning to be still, to see, and to act with precision. You are learning to multiply your efforts. You are separating yourself from the herd, step by step. They are running in circles, chasing their tails. You are walking a straight line. This line leads to freedom. It is not an easy walk, but it is the only one worth taking. The only other option is to remain in the pen. The choice is yours. Every day, with every dollar, with every hour, you are choosing. Choose to be the predator. Choose to be free. You have forged your internal stillness and acquired your first external weapons, patience and leverage. Now, we enter the shadow realm, narrative and illusion. This is where the true, godlike power resides. This is the principle that separates the millionaires from the billionaires. The law is this: humans do not live in reality. They live in the story they tell themselves about reality. Money flows to the best story, not the best product. The person who controls the narrative controls the world. The poor are trapped in narratives they did not write. The narrative of work hard, get a good education, buy a house, and retire is a story. It's a script designed to create compliant workers. The narrative of all debt is bad is a story. It's designed to keep you from using the bank's money to build your own wealth. The narrative of the rich are evil is a story. It's a coping mechanism for the poor to feel morally superior, which keeps them from learning. Your first step is to see these narratives. You must identify the stories that are controlling you. Then, you must rewrite them. Your new narrative is that you are a creator, a strategist, a prince. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the architect of it. Once you control your own narrative, you can begin to shape the narrative of others. This is the essence of sales, marketing, and leadership. A brand is not a product. A brand is a story. Apple does not sell computers. They sell a story about thinking different. They sell a story about creativity, rebellion, and elegant design. People buy the story, and the phone is just the souvenir. This is why they can charge a 200% premium. They're not in the technology business. They are in the narrative and illusion business. You must become a master storyteller. You must learn to wrap your ideas, your products, your very self, in a compelling illusion. Machiavelli said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." He understood that appearance is reality. People are too lazy and too busy to dig for the truth. They will accept the illusion you present to them, as long as it is confident and consistent. This is the law of illusion. People do not buy what something is. They buy what they believe it is. They buy what it means to them. A diamond is just compressed carbon, but the narrative of a diamond is forever. Makes it a priceless symbol of love. That narrative is worth billions. You must stop selling the what and start selling the why and the what if. Stop selling a gym membership. Sell the story of renewed confidence. Sell the story of turning heads at the beach. Sell the illusion of a new identity. That is what people are really buying. They are buying a better version of themselves. This applies to everything. Your career, your business, your social life. You are a storyteller, and your life is your greatest work of fiction. Craft it, edit it, present it. Do not let others write your story for you, and do not be a boring, realistic storyteller. Be bold. The most successful people are, in many ways, the most successful illusion. They project an aura of success and inevitability. And because everyone believes in their success, they are given the opportunities, the money, and the resources to make it a reality. They fake it till they make it. The poor misunderstand this. They think it's just lying. It's not. It's projecting a future reality so powerfully that it bends the present. This is a form of magic. You are speaking your world into existence, but it must be backed by the silence, patience, and leverage we've discussed. An illusion without substance will eventually collapse, but substance without illusion will never even be noticed. You need the cold, hard strategy, the substance, and the compelling, magnetic story, the illusion. This is the dual-edged sword of the predator. Now, let's connect this to the law of substitution. The poor substitute their time for money. The rich substitute ideas for labor. The rich substitute perception for value. This is the ultimate leverage. How do you do this? You create a system based on narrative. A man who digs a ditch earns $20. A man who organizes 10 men to dig ditches earns $200. He substituted his labor for leadership. But a man who convinces a city that they need a new canal system and gets a government contract can earn $20 million. He never touched a shovel. He never even organized the men. He just sold the idea. He sold the narrative. He substituted an illusion for labor. This is the highest level of the game. You are no longer moving pieces on the board. You are the one who created the board in the first place. This is what politicians do. This is what visionary CEOs do. They sell a story of the future, and people give them money and power to build it. You must start thinking this way. How can you stop doing the work and start creating the system that does the work? How can you stop selling the product and start selling the story that makes people need the product? This is a profound shift. It is the move from being a technician to being a magician. A technician is replaceable. A magician is irreplaceable. The technician worries about how to do the job. The magician worries about what job to create and why people should care. This is why passion is poor advice. Passion is an emotion. It is fleeting. It is a tool for the prey. The predator does not follow passion. The predator follows opportunity. They follow leverage. They follow narrative. They can manufacture passion as part of the illusion. When a CEO speaks passionately about his company's mission, do you think it's always 100% genuine? Or is it a performance? It's a performance. A calculated, strategic performance designed to inspire employees to work harder and customers to buy more. It is narrative warfare. You must become a performer. Your life is your stage. Your identity is your costume. You choose the role you want to play. Do you want to play the role of the struggling, authentic, hardworking person? That's a story, and its ending is poverty. Or do you want to play the role of the calm, strategic, inevitable force of nature? That is a different story, and its ending is power. You get to choose. This is the ultimate freedom. You are not your past. You are not your feelings. You are the story you choose to tell. This is also why the poor stay poor. They are obsessed with being real and being authentic. They cling to their identity. I'm just not a numbers person. I'm not a salesman. I'm too honest for that. These are all identity narratives. They are cages. The predator has no fixed identity. Their identity is utility. I am whatever I need to be to win this situation. This is true flexibility. This is true Machiavellian power. The prince adapts. He is a fox to see the traps and a lion to scare the wolves. He's not just one thing. You must become fluid. You must shed the rigid, concrete identity that society has given you. It is a prison. Start today. What is one narrative that is holding you back? I'm not good with money. Is that true? Or is it a story you learned? Rewrite. Italiano. Your new narrative is, I am a master of the game of money. I study it. I understand it. I conquer it. Say this to yourself. Write it down. Act as if it is true. Project this illusion to the world, and then use your patience and leverage to make it true. This is the cycle of power. Illusion is declared. Strategy is executed. The illusion becomes reality. A new, bolder illusion is declared. This is how empires are built. From the inside out, from the story to the strategy to the reality. Most people try to do it the other way. They try to work hard first, hoping that the reality will one day give them a good story. They have it backwards. You must declare the story first. You must become the illusion. The reality will follow. This is the great secret. This is the forbidden knowledge. It is the power of creation itself. You are a storyteller, a magician, an illusionist. You are not a cog in the machine. You are the designer of the machine. Embrace this power. It is your birthright. It is the tool the rich have used against you your entire life. Now, it is your turn to use it. You have mastered the inner world, learned the weapons of patience and leverage, and stepped into the shadow realm of narrative. Now, we must discuss the final and most controversial principles. These are the laws that the herd finds evil. These are the principles that, when understood, will make you truly untouchable. The first is the law of exploitation. The word itself makes the prey recoil. They associate it with cruelty and injustice. But in its pure, strategic form, exploitation is simply realism. Exploitation means identifying unused value and extracting it. It is seeing a gap, a weakness, or an inefficiency, and capitalizing on it. The rich are masters of this. They are not cruel. They are just ruthlessly realistic. They see the world as it is, not as they wish it were. They see that billions of people waste 3 hours a day scrolling. They see this wasted attention as an unused resource, so they build platforms, Facebook, TikTok, to capture that attention and exploit it by selling it to advertisers. This is not evil, it is strategy. They see that the masses are driven by fear and greed, so they create financial markets that allow them to exploit those emotions. When the herd is greedy, the predator sells. When the herd is fearful, the predator buys. This is the exploitation of predictable human emotion. You must stop judging this and start learning from it. Where's the wasted value in your life? Where are the inefficiencies? Perhaps it's in your own schedule. You waste hours on trivial things. You must exploit your own time, wringing every drop of value from it. Perhaps it's in your industry. There is a dumb way everyone does something. That is an inefficiency. Exploit it. Create a smarter, faster system. You must see the world with cold eyes. Where are the gaps? Where are the dumb rules that everyone follows just because? Exploit those gaps. This is not about harming people. It is about capitalizing on the flaws in the system. The prey is exploited by the system. The predator exploits the system itself. This is the critical difference. This leads to the next law. The law of withholding. The weak believe that to gain trust, you must be an open book. They give everything away. They overshare their emotions, their plans, their secrets. In doing so, they give away all their leverage. They become vulnerable. The predator understands that power lies in what is not said, what is not shown. They master the art of partial disclosure. They create mystique. Humans are obsessed with what they cannot have and what they do not fully understand. By withholding information, by remaining slightly distant and mysterious, you create a gravitational pull. People become interested in you. They want to know what you're thinking. They want to be in your inner circle. This desire gives you power over them. In a negotiation, never be the first to name your price. Withhold. Let them talk. Never reveal your walk-away number. Withhold. In your personal life, do not be available. 24/7. Your time is scarce. Your attention is a prize. Withhold it. Make it valuable. The richest, most powerful people are the hardest to reach. This is not an accident. It is a deliberate strategy of withholding. Their scarcity creates their value. You must create your own scarcity. Stop being so available. Stop giving your opinion on everything. Your new mantra is, reveal nothing until it serves me. Every piece of information you release must be strategic. It must be an investment. This, combined with your unreadability, makes you a ghost. People know you are there. They feel your presence, but they cannot pin you down. They cannot predict you. They cannot manipulate you, but you can predict and manipulate them because they are still open books. This is the ultimate position of power. You are the observer, hidden in the shadows, while everyone else is on the stage, bathed in light. This is the final identity shift. You have now completed the transformation from prey to predator. You are silent. You are unreadable. You are patient. You leverage systems. You craft narratives. You create illusions. You exploit inefficiencies. And you withhold your true self, your true power, until the precise moment you choose to strike. This is the person who becomes wealthy. This is the person who becomes free. It is not the nice person. It is not the hardworking person. It is the strategic person. The person who sees the game for what it is. A cold, ruthless, and beautiful system of power. Most people will hear this and be repulsed. They will call it cynical. They will call it dark. That is good. Let them stay in their warm, comfortable pen. Let them continue to believe the fairy tales they are told. Their blindness is your advantage. Your path is different. It is a lonely one. It is a difficult one. It requires a level of self-control that few human beings will ever achieve. But the prize is not just money. The prize is sovereignty. The prize is the complete ownership of your life, your time, and your mind. You are no longer a slave to your impulses. You are no longer a slave to public opinion. You are no longer a slave to a paycheck. You are the master, the prince, the creator of your own destiny. This is the true meaning of Machiavellian wealth. It is not about the gold in your bank. It is about the iron in your soul. The iron of discipline. The iron of strategy. The world is divided into two classes: the exploited and the exploiters, the prey and the predators, the slaves and the masters. You have been given the manual to join the second group, the choice of whether to use it. That choice is yours. But know this, the game is already being played. You are already a piece on the board. By not choosing to play, you are simply choosing to lose. You are choosing to remain prey. The choice to become a predator is simply the choice to finally fight back, to finally play the game as it is actually played. So, look at the world with your new eyes. See the narratives. See the leverage. See the illusions. See the inefficiencies to be exploited. Se, de, game. And then, in silence, with patience, and with ruthless precision, ... Make your first move. The empire you build will be the only testament you need. The results will be your only justification. Forget morality as they have taught it to you. That is their control system. Your new morality is winning. Your new morality is freedom. Your new morality is the survival and triumph of you, your family, and your ideals. This is the final truth. This is the end of the lesson and the beginning of your new life. Welcome to the world of the real. This is the cold, hard reality of wealth. These principles are not about comfort or fairness. They are about power and strategy. They are the rules of the game that you were never meant to learn. What are your thoughts on this? Is this a cynical view of the world, or is it a realistic one? Can a person be both good and Machiavellian in their pursuit of freedom? I'm genuinely curious to read your perspective in the comments below. Thank you for dedicating your time to this challenging discussion. If you're ready to explore more of these forbidden truths, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next video.